Before the world knew him as the Wizard of Menlo Park, Thomas Edison was just a curious boy with an endless hunger for knowledge. He wasn't a top student. In fact, he was labeled as difficult, distracted, and even dull. But what he lacked in academic excellence, he made up for with relentless curiosity. His mother pulled him out of school and taught him at home, where he thrived in an environment that let him explore, question, and invent. From selling newspapers on trains to setting up his own printing press at the age of 15, Edison's journey was never typical. He didn't wait for opportunity, he created it. Every dollar he earned went into chemicals, gadgets, and books. He wasn't chasing success. He was chasing ideas. As he grew older, his inventions began to attract attention. But with each new goal came a mountain of obstacles. When Edison set his sights on creating a long-lasting electric light, many believed it was impossible. Dozens of inventors before him had tried and failed. The task wasn't just complex, it was exhausting. Yet Edison wasn't discouraged. He and his team tested material after material: wood, paper, metal, fibers from plants. Over 1,000 experiments were carried out. Each one brought the same result: failure. The media mocked him. People questioned his sanity. Investors grew anxious. Still, Edison remained unmoved. He saw each failure not as a defeat, but as progress. When asked about the countless setbacks, Edison famously replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." That mindset was his greatest invention. Not the light bulb, not the phonograph, not the motion picture camera, but the ability to see failure as a step forward. Eventually, the breakthrough came. Using a carbonized bamboo filament, Edison created a bulb that burned not for minutes, but for over 1,200 hours. It was more than a scientific achievement. It was a turning point in human history. Darkness was no longer an unavoidable part of life. Cities would soon glow at night. Factories could run longer. Homes would be safer, brighter, and more alive. But Edison didn't stop with the bulb. He built the infrastructure to support it, from power stations to distribution systems. His vision wasn't just invention, it was transformation. By the end of his life, Edison held over 1,000 patents, but numbers tell only part of the story. What defined him wasn't how many things he created, but how many times he refused to give up. In a world that celebrates instant success, Edison's story is a reminder that greatness is often built on failure, not in spite of it. He proved that success isn't about genius alone. It's about effort, persistence, and an unwavering belief in what's possible. One light bulb, one idea, one victory after 1,000 failures. His story isn't just about the past. It's a challenge to anyone striving toward a dream today. Because maybe your next failure is just one step closer to your breakthrough. Like, share, and subscribe.